Today we are making two small projects. Hello to you all. Um, Maybe sometimes you want to create something, but you do not feel like it, or you have little time. So I thought maybe two small projects. Also nice. You can send it as a card, or put it in a scrapbook layout. And I cut out the images from Stormy Weather. I must say it is a beautiful collection and it sells very good, so I'm happy with that. Thank you for your orders. And I cut this out and I want to work with the mixed media prints. And this one was this one with the numbers. I printed it on washi tape. You can also print it on normal tape. And for the little boy, I had those, how do you call it? Strips from a kind of journal. And I simply cut them out. I will do the background the same. You can also, of course, use distress ink, distress oxide. So that is for that one. And that is for that one. And first I will start with washi paper. I should have a little bit of my tape. So. And then simply place it on the corner on the printed side. And then you can easily, I said easily, why aren't you working? So. You can tear the tape away and then easily place it on the paper. So, and then you can pull the plastic away. And when you have bubbles, it's really no problem. You can simply press it and it's gone. For this small page, I will use also for this page infusion powder. So I'm going to cover this sheet first with a layer of clear gesso because I will use water, and then it will, when you don't use a protection layer, the inks will float away. At least this inks. When you have a printer with pigment inks, that does not happen, but I think a lot of people do not have that kind of printers in the house. So clear gesso. And also a thin layer. Oh. Oh, there's still some blue on my brush. There is still some blue on my brush. I take a clean brush. That is not a good one. That is a good one. So don't work it too hard, just a thin layer. Because it is very delicate paper. So. And then we dry that. This is both aquarelle paper, so it holds the water. This is dry, but I first start with this one. Let me see. Okay, I have here infusion powder. It's from Paper Artsy. And it is, I think it is phenomenal. You only need a little bit. You can hardly see it when I put it on the paper. Especially this color in the navy is perfect for stormy weather. You really don't need much. Keep that in mind. Because when you use too much, you get clusters of pigment, and that is not nice. So it takes a little bit of practice. And first I'm going to do this one. Look at that. Brown and blue. Oh, I love it. And this one also. Beautiful. And it is nice when you leave white spaces between, because that gives, yeah, and then the color, you can color it with the whole, or you do more water on your paper, but it is nice when you see white spaces. I'm going to dry this and I'll be back with you. So it is dry. You can see the difference. Here I used a little less powder, and here then of course a little bit more. Then I have those washi stripes, and this will be a challenge because they are very tiny. I hope I can tear that off. Oh, it goes better than I expected. And then the other one I had here. Oh. Wow. So, this one here, and then the last one. It's good that I have nails. Yes. And we place it here. A little bit irregular, not all at the same height. Okay, it looks already mixed media like, and I will place him here. A little bit more here. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I already colored the edges. And then a ticket. And I had a small text, just go. I can do it here like this. So, and then this one. The beautiful man. You don't always have to do something in the middle. I think I'm going to a little bit of this. It's almost in the middle, but okay. Then a ticket. A shell. And a seagull. He has, because of the background, a more tough looking, more tough looking vibe. And then I will do the text here. Breathe in salt air. Okay. When I see this, I miss something. I think I'm going to stamp in it a little. That was my very little. This is a small stamp. And is it the right side up? I don't know. I have to test it. Yeah, this is the right side up. Just a little bit. Not everywhere. That gives it a little different vibe. It's better. That is better. Maybe here also one. Why not? Okay, some gesso for the shading. And here also. I like them. I like them. I will do a border with both. And then the gesso can dry. Keep it simple because it is a small project. No. Not too much of a shading, I think, because it is already a little bit darker. This color is a little bit running out. I have to order a new one. This one is very dark. I have to be careful. No, I take the other one. I like so the vintage vibe of this collection, Stormy Weather. This I can take the darker one. You can see here that I didn't do enough of the clear gesso because the ink is a little bit running, so I have to keep that in mind for the next time. So, and then some white, and I think with the white it becomes more to life. Shells. And the seal. And then a little bit here. Maybe in its buttons. And then I think white splatters. I think that is beautiful on it. When you hear a noise, that's our neighbors. They have extended the house. A new kitchen. And there will be a baby. That is long ago. My daughter is 26 and she's now in Malaga with a friend. But you still worry. Especially in the evening. What are they doing? Please watch out. But I think she is wise enough. You never know. I'm happy when she's back. And with the white splatters, you also highlight the image, the whole small page. That is a little bit much, but it is what it is. And then you have two nice small projects with the mixed media background, and here the mixed media stripes and the images from the Stormy Weather collection. In the description box I will write what I did use. I think it was 2 or 3 sheets. So now I hope I could inspire you and wish you a nice day. Bye bye.